albums too. I'm gonna name it one myself, and guitar's naming it one himself.
It's all about the anal.
It's just like,
Yes, sounds
like,
great.
you know anything about like Rule 30 and shit like that? They're like, oh? Or do you know anything about, what is it called? Forgot, but it's just like.
Are we good to go?
He wants me to take
Yes. Cool. Hey, we're hotel books. We just went on a 10-week tour playing rock and roll music with our full band. And the number one question we get asked, including by people here tonight, is when we're going to come back and do spoken word poetry again. So we will bring our band up a little bit later, but if it's okay with you, we're just gonna break it old school and do some poems. Is that cool? If any of you came for us, you're probably confused because you're probably thinking, I thought that's all they did was poems. You're right. We're on tour with Landon Tours, and it's fine. I'm just gonna make you all wonder if that was a joke or not. That's a terrible way to start off. It's been great touring with him. It's just Kai Rogers you gotta look out for. It's a dream, you and her in a tree, Kissing. And what if there was truth to the statement that first came love and then came marriage? But it's not that way, that's not the song we sing. When sex without a condom is the new engagement ring, and the pain it brings is so demeaning, I would trade so much just to feel something. Cause darling, I said I was holding your heart, but that was just for show. We said till death do us part, but I died such a long time ago. And since then I've been fed, but only bread that's already turned back to stone. I used to starve cause I was hungry, now I just starve cause I'm alone. And I had one God in my heart, but so many demons in my head. I took life in little parts, life and death and life and death and life and death again. Then that image of me waking up next to you in bed, my blood red pumping enough to feel a beat again. Then that flat line, I'm fine, I swear. Broken down, shut out, feeling like no one's there. Where did we let this stuff fade again? Probably way back then, when we so selfishly said, water down that message so I don't feel so condemned. When death was my lover and conviction just a friend, and then a dead end. I wish I could pretend so that she would at least trust me again. She said, call, I'll still be awake at that hour. Congratulations, darling, I haven't fallen asleep in weeks, withering away like trees, grass, flowers, whatever it be, forgive me. You said, blessed are the meek, and I've submitted myself to something great, but then when I wake, I find out it doesn't even relate to avoid that pulsating headache. No caffeine can calm the anxiety of knowing that all of this is fake. And I hear these voices from my past whispering in my ear, telling me when you're done trying to find yourself, I hope you find your way back home. But little do they know, I'd rather live with a feeling of sickness and disappointment rather than going back to feeling alone. Because if there's one thing I've learned from this journey called living, it's that no matter who you are, how you report, or decisions you made since then, none of us are made to live empty. Thank you. I'm sorry, man. Can I just get a little bit more guitar in my monitor? How's that? Beautiful. I just spilled water all over my brand new Landon Tours t-shirt, which are available over here for $20 purchase. If you buy a Landon Tours t-shirt, you're not only helping an incredible artist, but also one of my dearest friends. And I have to say that every night or I don't get paid. But if I'm being honest, he's pretty cool. He's cool in that weird way, where I've known him for years and I feel like I don't know him at all. Some of his lyrics frighten me. And some of them have a fine line between free expression and a straightforward warning. And it's good. And we're very, very excited to be on tour with him. It's been a long time since we've done a tour where we've laughed this much and had this much fun sharing the road with truly beautiful humans. And so please give it up for them. And I have never in my life been to this beautiful venue, and I've been having an awesome time here, and I want to thank the staff and the sound guy, and especially the people working hard in the kitchen and behind the bar. Please tip them and take care of them and respect security, so live music will be brought back forever. It was problematic at best to perceive existence through this myopic lens I embedded into myself. My lack of gestures limited the effectiveness of my delivery, and all she begged for was deliverance. Just soft, eloquent passages that provided closure, not answers, just closure. And I somehow fashioned together an array of broken glass. It looked enough like a vase that it would pass, and she would find a way to keep her roses watered and alive again. But deep down I was broken, prized among the lackluster thieves, immune to pain, but pain by immunity. She beckoned me and she lessoned me, cause no other love would accommodate my blindfold so easily. And I was afraid to change, but I was afraid of not changing. I was afraid to change, but I was afraid of not changing. Then a quick flood of blood infecting my brain. Dashboard, you dashboard, blank slate. My narrow lens no longer mattered, no longer weighed in, and neither did your fear or your insecurities or your smile. Because in 3 seconds, fate circumvented a concrete divider, followed by 7 seconds of nervous prayer, nervous cursing, nervous something. As poisonous as the snake it came from, the oppression presented in my God-forsaken lives limited even more, followed by 7 seconds of promising myself if I survived, I would stop bargaining, I would stop pushing off effort in exchange for more time, and I would stop neglecting civil, spiritual, personal duties or promises, whichever it may be. Neither seemed likely at that point, followed by 2 seconds, the longest 2 seconds I've ever experienced, of lying to myself, lying to my God, and lying to you. The words I love you seem so broken and so distant, and the words I promise seem so trite and so inaccurate, but so foolish a passenger caught up in this accident. Nothing mattered beyond the fact that I was hurting and I was damaged physically, yet somehow I found the strength to thank my God that I was a survivor. And that's when I heard the fate of the driver. 3 seconds later, closure, not answers, just closure. Lost in the wreckage as a soul ascended, I loved you. Lost in the wreckage as a soul ascended, I love you. And every day, I wish we could trade places. Thank you. I just want to thank our good friends, old friends who I've not seen in a very, very long time in the band Culture for playing tonight. 4 years ago, I was on tour with a band called Hearts Like Lions, and we needed a place to stay. And Joe from Culture let us stay at his house, and he knew those guys but didn't know me. And some kids from the church were over and we're hanging out and having a good time. And somehow I lost the Nerf battle, and I had to spend the evening reading Nicki Minaj lyrics as if they were Hotel Books poems. And it's something that every time I bump into any of those guys gets brought up. And it's just awesome that we're playing a show together now. Years later. I don't know what to do next. We'll do Ghost Camp Love. This song is the first song Hotel Books really put out when we became the real Hotel Books when we became a band called Hotel Books. And it was in 2011. And over the past 7 years, I've probably played this song 2,000 times. And I used to get very worried that the emotion of the song would feel processed or fake because the lyrics had become so old to me and I'd become so jaded. And I say this sincerely. It's probably the most important thing I've learned in my life is that some of these songs are very old to me, but other people hear them for the first time at different parts of the last 7 years, and they come to me as if it's a brand new song, and they put new life into it for me. And I say that to say that if you've been a part of Hotel Books' story, whether it be for years or if this is your first time checking us out, just thank you so much for letting us be a part of your lives, because I never thought I'd get to do any of this. And I'm only here because people like Landon give me a platform, and people like you invest a half hour of your night in watching us. So thank you so much. What's the point? Can your so-called honesty predict revelations when this trigonometry repeals all my innovation? The angle set had no equation, and a triangle makes sense, but our parallel lines never intersected. Our love was a geometric oddity at best, something we would hate to love but yearn to detest. And I hoped it wouldn't last, but I never wanted it to end, because hopefulness came in a pretty package, and oh my God, I wanted to open it. You were like a letter sent to me from the world, and one of these days I was going to see what it holds. I could just imagine the stress being torn open with that envelope. But if you could hear me, next time send a postcard, something that does not need to be concealed, so I can see your words for face value, scribbled on the back of a place I wish I was with you. Because hopefulness was still in the cards, and I fought the fact that it was going to be hard, and I never was superstitious enough to believe in fate anyway, or luck for that matter, or sometimes even hope, I suppose, because we've all been there before, where disappointment feels like a revolving door. You didn't rip out my heart, but you ripped out my core, and I still remember that night, that minute that you said, darling, no one can ever replace you. Well, I'm sorry, baby girl, but somebody's bound to. And when you walked away, I found a different suitor to take your place. Her name is Loneliness, and she kept me comfortable. She often speaks, but she's not very audible. Her voice sounds like a windowsill cracking or a door blowing open, dancing in the breeze as I'm falling on my knees broken. But most often when Loneliness speaks to me, she comes as a ghost, putting coals on my back as I sleep, burning holes in my flesh as I try to dream, warming up my spine and making me afraid of that very heat. But most nights it's a ghost I want to be, because I was dead set on a dead bet that put a hook to bed, revenge to avenge a half-baked love that bent both ends, pretend no but still not real. Love exists, I guess it doesn't know how to feel, or maybe I'm supposed to feel it. So how am I supposed to show love to her when I don't even feel it? And how am I supposed to show love to the world when I don't even believe in it? Just show me what love looks like. As I close my eyes every night, I'm ready to breathe, and I'm ready to believe, and I'm ready to be alive. Just show me what love looks like. Because you are love, and I'm alive. Thank you. How's everybody doing? Good. This is the only context where somebody can ask how you're doing, and the proper response is just yell a vowel sound. Trying to keep it lighthearted because it's a bar show. I feel like I'm not succeeding. Thank you for being here instead of Comic-Con. been infected by this pain-infested comfort I've developed with negligence. Because part of my heart followed me when I found the strength to move out, but I still feel most connected to it when I go back home. She is now just a 3-year memory of being addicted to caffeine and praying I'd find the strength to say all the things I planned on saying. And the coffee stains in my journal are a reminder of the time I pushed myself into depression. It's funny how artistic we become when our hearts are broken. And the most sense I can make of this world has slowly transformed itself from being the ink in my pen to being the pain in my heart and my head. And I never meant to write a single word that made people feel like crying. I just didn't want to write a single word where I was lying. Because what kept me focused on hope was her smile and that beautiful California weather. But then those winter storms had their way with my sunshine, and I felt like I had nothing left. I felt like I couldn't believe in a higher power without that intoxicating reminder that this could all just be a dream. Or maybe I'm just once again resorting to my pathetic need to overthink just to feel like anything real is happening. Because it's in the moments I felt at peace that I can finally sit and think. And it's in those moments that I miss everybody who's ever loved me. And darling, I meant it when I said I wanted you to be happy. I just didn't want you to be happier than me. But I guess I'm just not that lucky. Let this song be a memorial to when I knew who I was. I'm picturing out my burial. My heart is afraid of love. In the pain of our broken bones holds no candle to the pain of our broken homes. Bothersome cold, fatherless homes, who's to blame but our own? Our mothers overseas see pain that we don't know, and pray their offspring have no double X chromosome, because if so, they become triple X photo drones while we spend our time alone on our cellular phones, not connecting with each other's minds and not connecting with each other's souls. Black holes the right size for the devil to make his home. And unfortunately I can confess time after time I've let these demons infect my mind. But can you blame me when I'm raising a nation where I'm tired every time I make a mistake? I can just blame society. And my United States is a product of history books, not history. And my soul is the bastard son of an upstart preacher to believe in things that I cannot even see. But I'll take it without any reason, because I need some sort of clarity and dignity through this changing season. And I'm told I'm speaking blasphemy and I'm not speaking righteously, when really I'm just being honest and telling you what I'm afraid of. I'm told I'm going to regret this when I meet my maker, but I've compromised so many times with my own desires, I don't even know what I'm made of. And I want to be awake, but I don't want to be the only one awake. And I want to jump for joy, but I don't want to be the only one jumping. And I want to sing praise, but I don't want to be the only one singing. And I want to find peace, but I don't want to be the only one meditating. And I want to chase dreams, but I don't want to be the only one still dreaming. I want to be awake, but I don't want to be the only one awake. I want to be awake, but I don't want to be the only one awake. Yeah, I just want to be awake, but I don't want to be the only one awake. Because I'm afraid I'll never learn if there's no witness to my mistakes. I want to be awake, but I don't want to be the only one awake. I want to be awake, but I don't want to be the only one awake. I want to be awake, but I don't want to be the only one awake, because I'm afraid I won't grow if there's no witness to my mistakes. So feel free to be free. That's what you need. Thank you. I'll invite the band up here. So, throughout pretty much this whole entire year, Jonathan and I have been working on a brand new Hotel Books record, and it was supposed to be out already, but we canceled the release because of me. Life's been a little weird lately, and I learned some stuff about myself that I wanted to be able to put on this record before it came out. And we've been playing some songs over the last couple of years. They're giving me the opportunity to be in the front of a rock and roll band, something I never thought I'd get to do. So if it's okay with you, we're going to play a couple of those songs right now. The song is called Chula Vista. It's a city in San Diego. left it there. But not I. And that's the real message here. I have a message. I don't know how I'm going to get to it now, but I just want to say this. I'll keep it short. I don't know who you are. Most of you in here are strangers to me. And I'm not going to pretend like I know where you're at. And I'm not going to pretend like you even like my band, because a lot of you don't. That's fine. Regardless, we're all here together to celebrate life through music. And no matter what brought you here, I believe it's a beautiful thing. And if there's someone in your life that you haven't heard from in a while, who you know is struggling, if there's one truth I've learned, it's that through the anxiety of life and depression that I've faced, the easiest lie to fall for is that reaching out won't do anything. And if there's someone in your life who isn't reaching out, please contact them and love them and show them that their perspective is unique and their presence is beautiful, and we need them here. And if you are someone here tonight who's struggling to believe that you are deserving of love, you're not alone. I promise you. And if there's something in your heart or your mind that's convinced you that there's nothing you can do to find peace again, I promise you this is a safe space to let go of those things. Because if a show is anything to me, it's a place where we can congregate for a few hours, celebrate life, and for once in our week not feel judged. So please take advantage of these resources and let's have a good time. This is our last song. Self-perpetuating hell, realizing my life is a prison of my own design, not because I'm trying to hurt myself, because I'm selfish, putting pressure to succeed in ways that don't align with who I want to be or who I am. Where the truth lies never mattered until the true lies came out, and I felt like my soul had been battered, and I just wanted to find a way to fight through the shadow down in my head. And I've got these dreams were all dead. I know you said you never let go, but it's hard to believe somebody who's only here because they paid to get to the show. And I'll show you what I see. He said that love is all we've got. He said if Jesus is alive in me, he's probably dealing with a lot. Out of never knowing if the next place we're going is where we spiral down. So we'll figure it out, and we'll fight through this cloud of never knowing if the next place we're going is where we find out how. I told her what she seen. He said love is all we've got. He said if Jesus is alive in me, probably dealing with a lot. We're falling to stop on the inside. I will love you today. If you will just love me tomorrow, and I will finally say it's all of this time that we borrow. I hope you will stay away, and we'll fight through the sorrow. I hope you will stay away. please stick around for Landon. We'll be over there with t-shirts. If you don't have any money, please come and say hello. Regardless, we'd love to meet you. And more importantly, I encourage you to spend time getting to know each other and then keeping each other accountable, bring each other back to shows so we can continue to celebrate the truth we found in art. God bless you guys.